Hey y'all, uh, I just laid the smack down on two toms. There's one, and there's the other. My setup is right over there. I have two decoys out in the field, and I was sitting in that chair over there. These guys are still flopping around a little bit. Let them die, do their thing. Got in here at about 4:15 this morning and snuck in here and set up on the side of the field. The birds were roosted in these pines right here behind me. I had one Jake come in the field. He come to about right in this area here somewhere, and he putted and left, and I thought I was done. And then I had two younger toms come in, and then these two guys came in right behind them. This one has got a nice beard. Looks like it's probably going to be about 8 or 9 inches. This guy, alright, settle down. This guy doesn't want to let me see his beard. It looked like it was touching the ground before I shot him, but maybe it's only about 8 inches. I don't know. They're both good toms. They're way bigger than the other two birds that were with them. The other two birds, though, they had 7 or 8 inch beards. I'm excited. This is the first time I've ever had a double on toms. Pretty happy about that. About 1/2 inch spur. Another 1/2 inch spur. There's a good beard. Yeah, it's got to be 8 or 9 inches. Anyway, hunting in Maine. 3rd day of the season. This is the first time I've had any birds actually call. I only called twice. They flew down the roof and roost and came right in. I didn't see any hens. It was kind of weird. It was 38 degrees this morning when I came in, so I personally don't think they're breeding yet, but hey, they were out for a fight, and they came right to that Jake decoy of mine. That's pretty exciting if you ask me. I'll take it. There's my setup. Two AVNX decoys. They both were looking at him. Didn't really care about her this morning. And that's where I was sitting. Just kind of nestled back here in the tree line, and I'm probably 3/8 of a mile from the road. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll come back with the stats on the birds. Hello. So I got the birds home. This one, the beard's just under 10 inches. You can see that. The other one there, just under 8. Spurs. Just over 1/2 inch on that one. And whatever that looks like. 5/8 maybe. And then this guy is about the same. Just over 1/2 on that one, and roughly what, 3/4 on that one. I don't know why that one looks so much bigger. So this morning, I think that the birds are not they're not yet mating yet. I don't think that they are. There was 5 toms. 5 male birds together. 4 of them were toms, and one of them was a Jake. There might have been more. Those are the only ones I saw, but I heard 4 different birds gobbling, so I don't know if one of them just didn't gobble at all. But that Jake was the first one that came in. He came in and just putted a couple times and disappeared. I would have shot him because it's a first male bird I've seen in a shooting situation. And then, oh, that's kind of weird. Look at that. Look at that. There's no real claw on that one. I don't know how it. That one's got 3 claws, and that one's got nothing. It's like, looks like it got bit off or something. It's kind of weird. Anyway, the Jake came in, and yeah, look, these are good. Jake came in, putted a couple times, and after it left, I called one more time, just a couple of soft clucks and purrs, and nothing too extravagant because I'm sitting on the ground by myself, and I don't have a blind, nothing in front of me. I showed you the setup before there, so I didn't really have the opportunity to move my hands very much, but I used the old slate call, and was able to just give it a, waited like 3 or 4 minutes, and I could hear them behind me, and they eventually just made their way in the field from the right. And the 2 smaller ones, 2 smaller toms came in first. I could see their beards without any trouble at all, and then these 2 came in, and they were definitely the more dominant birds, and they were interested, but they didn't like something that what they saw. I don't know what they didn't like, but I had those AVNX decoys, and they started poking their heads around. I gave them a minute to get in range, and the bigger one, I could tell he thought something was wrong, and when I could tell he thought something was wrong, he stuck his head up to look around, and he was starting to turn around to go away, and I blasted him, and then I'd already picked out this second one that was a little bit bigger than the other 2, and I shot it, and I got him home weighed. The beard on the first one, the bigger one, he ended up being 20 pounds. It was just under 10 inches, maybe 9, 7, 8, something like that, and the other one is about 8 inches long, and it weighed 18 pounds. Pretty happy that I got it over. I would have liked to have heard them gobble a little bit more. I don't think they gobble much when they're sitting on the ground like that. So this is my first shot at trying to make a video. Maybe next year I'll invest in a camera or something that I can wear while I shoot, but pretty happy with the experience. I'm happy with the first double of 2 toms. I've doubled before, but never 2 toms. It's always been a Jake or a tom or 2 Jakes. So anyway, thanks for watching.